Alright guys, welcome back to another college football video. Today we'll be ranking the 30 best defenses in college football. This will be an absolute crazy video. It took me a long time to make. So go ahead and like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you enjoyed the video and if you liked my rankings. And let me know y'all's 30 best college football defenses in the nation heading into 2022. Alright, let's kick things off with number 30, and that's the LSU Tigers. Hiring Brian Kelly, he's definitely going to help the defense out, and LSU has a bunch of talent around them. As being an SEC school, they're mean, they're physical, and they're everything you need in the defense. And then we have Lane Kiffin's Ole Miss. This might come as a surprise, but they're going to turn things around this year on the defensive side of things. I think they're going to be really good, and they're going to be the 29th best defenses in the nation. And then we have the Florida Gators, another surprising one. Billy Napier is going to be great for this team. He's going to turn their defense around, and it's going to be a good all-around defensive year for the Gators. And then we have the Nebraska Cornhuskers, a team that wasn't even in the top 100 last year. I think they showed signs of being a really good defense, and they're going to take it up to a top notch this year and be one of the best in the Big Ten. And then we have the Baylor Bears. Baylor's just all around a good defense. I don't know what to go wrong with them. I don't know, they're just a good, above-average defense. And then we have a team out of the ACC in NC State. NC State is one of the most underrated teams, and their defense is super underrated. They have a good defense. Be ready for this defense this year. And then we have Kansas State, another one that's surprising, but this defense is surprisingly really good. Their offense might not be there yet, but this defense is there, I promise you. And this might be the most surprising one on the list, and that's Arizona State. This program's falling in the wrong direction. Their defense is not. This defense is still really, really good. I can guarantee that. We have the best team in the Big Ten in Ohio State coming on next. Their defense has always been average, but this year I think they're going to take the next step up and show that they really are a good top 4 team. And then right above them, we have the UCLA Bruins. Chip Kelly has done great with this UCLA program. And UCLA's defense is going to take the next step up this year and become a top program in college football. And then we have the Purdue Boilermakers. Their defense is one of the best in the Big Ten. I'm totally excited to do what they did last year and get a bunch of sacks and little yards per game. And then we have Michigan State, surprisingly, another one. And their secondary was one of the worst in college football last year. All they need to work on is their secondary, and they'll automatically be a top 10 defense. But they got to work on the secondary first. And then we have Pitt. Pitt was a top 10 team last year, and I totally expect them to do it again. But the defense is crazy. They get tons of sacks, and I totally expect them to do everything they did last year and more. Then we have the Tennessee Volunteers, a team that I have as a sleeper to reach college football playoff. This is a surprisingly good team. Tennessee is going to be good. They're going to have a good defense and a good offense. And then we have the Oregon Ducks, and it seems like no matter who they lose, they're always going to have a pretty above-average defense. And this year, they have a bunch of talent surrounding them, and I totally expect them to do it more. And then we have the Auburn Tigers. Their defense is always really, really good. I totally expect them to do exactly what they did last year and have a really, really good defensive season. And then we have the Iowa Hawkeyes, a team that probably had the best defense in the Big Ten last year. I think they're going to take a notch down, but they're still also going to be one of the best in the nation. Right above them is the rivalry in Iowa State. Their defense is really good, one of the best in the Big 12s, if not the best. I don't know what to say about this defense. It's just really, really good. Then we have Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Their defense is absolutely incredible. They have depth at almost every single position. You just ask for one, and they already have it. And then coming on at number 11, we have the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I did not buy their defense last year, but I'm buying it this year. They're going to be good. 11th in the nation is some of the highest you can get. All right, here's the top 10, and we started off the list with the Utah Utes. Their defense is going to be special this year, and I'm ready to see what they have to offer. One of the best defenses in Utah history. This one might come as the biggest shock on the list, and that's the Washington Huskies. Washington's going to be a surprising team this year. Watch out for them. Their defense is going to be surprising. I don't know about their offense, but their defense is there. Then we have the Wisconsin Badgers, who their defense fell off huge last year. Totally didn't exceed expectations, but this year, they will. I know they will. They're going to bounce back. Wisconsin's going to be a good defense. Then we have the Michigan Wolverines, a team who made the college football playoff and was the powerhouse in the Big Ten last year. Their defense will be as good as it was last year, if not better. They have so much talent around them. Then we have the Cincinnati Bearcats. No matter what you say, I still have faith in this team. Losing Kobe Bryant and Ahmed Gardner, this team is going to bounce back and still have a top 5 defense. Now we have the Alabama Crimson Tide. Under the best defensive player in the nation, Will Anderson, this defense is going to be probably one of the best in the SECs and all-around best in the nation with so much depth. Then we have Penn State. They did hire a new defensive coordinator, Manny Diaz, and signed a five-star in Dennis Sutton defensive line. He's going to instantly start. I totally have this being the best defense in the Big Ten. It's absolutely crazy, filled with depth, and it's just crazy. Then we have the Clemson Tigers, a bounce-back year for this team. But their defense is going to be just as good as last year. They had probably, I can arguably say, the best defense in college football last year. And then coming on to number 2, we have the Georgia Bulldogs. Many people have them at number 1, but I don't think they're that good yet. Georgia Bulldogs, they did lose a little bit of people, but they're still just that good. They always have one of the best defenses in the nation. Number 1, we have the Texas A&M Aggies. This defense is absolutely crazy. A&M's had one of the best defenses in the nation over the past 5 years, and I expect nothing different. They're going to be the best defense in the nation. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'm going to be ranking the top 30 offenses next. So guys, go ahead and just like and comment and subscribe.